Imagine waking up tomorrow. The United States is gone. Not invaded, not destroyed. It's simply vanished. Every city, every person, every military base, every company, from New York to Los Angeles, disappeared overnight. What would happen next? Would the world fall into chaos? Would the economy collapse? Or would life somehow continue? Let's find out. Chapter 1. The first 24 hours. The moment America disappears, satellites detect something impossible. A giant empty space where one of the world's largest countries used to be. Commercial airplanes heading to the U.S. suddenly have nowhere to land. Ships crossing the Atlantic and Pacific lose their destinations. Millions of phone calls, emails, and internet connections suddenly fail. Stock markets around the world immediately crash. Panic spreads as governments realize this isn't a technical problem. An entire nation has vanished. Chapter 2. Economic Chaos. Economy. Without it, the global financial system freezes. The U.S. dollar, the world's main reserve currency, becomes worthless overnight. Banks close. Stock exchanges stop trading. Major companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Tesla, and hundreds more disappear with the country. Millions of businesses worldwide lose suppliers and customers. Factories shut down because essential computer chips and technology are no longer available. Within days, unemployment explodes across many countries. The world enters the biggest economic crisis in human history. Chapter 3. Technology goes dark. The internet changes forever. Many websites stop working. Cloud services storing billions of files disappear. Streaming platforms, online games, AI services, and business software suddenly go offline. GPS systems become less reliable. Countless apps crash because their servers no longer exist. For millions of people, it feels like the internet has traveled back 20 years overnight. Chapter 4. Military and Global Politics. The United States has hundreds of military bases around the world. Now, they're empty. Countries that depended on American protection begin strengthening their own armies. NATO faces its greatest crisis ever. China quickly expands its influence. Russia tries to gain more power in Europe and Asia. Nations rush to form new alliances. For the first time in decades, there is no single global superpower. The balance of power completely changes. Chapter 5. Everyday Life. For ordinary people, life becomes much harder. Imported medicines become scarce. Electronics become incredibly expensive. Fuel prices rise. International travel becomes difficult. Many universities lose research partnerships. Hollywood disappears. The NBA, NFL, and many famous musicians and celebrities are simply gone. The cultural impact is enormous. It would feel like losing one of the biggest influences on modern life overnight. Ending. Could humanity recover? Would humanity survive? Yes. Eventually, other countries would rebuild global trade. New technologies would emerge. Different currencies would replace the dollar. New world leaders would rise. But rebuilding what America contributed to science, technology, medicine, entertainment, and the global economy could take decades. One country's disappearance wouldn't end humanity, but it would change history forever. So, if the United States disappeared tomorrow, what do you think would happen first? Would another country become the new superpower? Or would the whole world fall into chaos? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing what-if videos.